Hello, everyone, and welcome. I have two new characters joining us today, one of which is not Darius. Go away, Darius. Ella, move closer to me. There we go. I can hear myself. Hello, Zach. Welcome. How's it going, my friend? Had a good week? I saw the artwork for your character, whose name currently escapes me, but it looked really good. Jace. That's the character's name. Hey, Lenny, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Yes, today on the website I scheduled 30 articles to be uploaded over the next from 1st of July to the 12th of July, I think. Right? Plenty of articles going up today. I've had a bit of a an editing day, by which I mean a bit of a nightmare day. How has your week even been, Linny? How's the website going? I had a check in the other day, as you advised. Loving it. All right, so formatting wise, Arial font size 10 is how they send it to me. 1,000 words maximum. And editing, me or James tend to do. Mostly me. Yeah, it's always happy and sad when you finish a campaign, but three of them at the same time. That I don't know if I could stand the emotions or the feels. I cry every time. Getting in these best chat up lines on Twitter at the moment. I'll read some out once everyone's here and we begin. Ah, I see, yes. That can happen. Running three campaigns at the same time, I guess. You're a busy man. So when do you start law school? Ah, nice. Not too long away then. Which city are you moving to? I don't know if you told me or not. I don't think you did. 'Oh, nice. I've never heard of that place, but it sounds great. Oh, I have heard of Nova Scotia, but not Dalhousie University. Is it a good one? I assume it must be if you're going to law school. Hey, Solus, how's it going? Nice, that's pretty good. 1 minute remains. For the Isles, that's right. We won't tell James. Praise more luck. It's canon. Right. I need to edit everyone because...
Are we in the wrong box?
Because everyone's boxes have changed, but fear not. I will change them whilst we're just chilling with chat.
We like
With
to,
Bay?
to make sure that we never have the same layout.
Oh Christ! It's just the top of my head. It's literally boob cam.
Oh god.
Are we?
I will get rid of them. I've gotten rid of them. They don't
Are
exist.
we? Are we live yet?
Yes, we're live, Josh. Right,
Oh my!
let's get. Oh, you can see me properly. I am of course immaculate as always. Right, where are you, James? That's what we need to know.
I don't know. I'm.
Ah, you're over here.
Hello, stream.
This is what happens when people decide to change places that they live in. Or stream.
It's not like we didn't give you enough warning.
Yeah, to be fair, Will, you had like a day's warning.
Yeah, but I can't do it unless we're actually on Skype. That's the thing. I literally can't change it until we're on Skype.
Wait, I'm just gonna. How long have we? We have been on Skype for 16 minutes.
Yeah, but we haven't been on cam for 16 minutes of Josh there.
I've been on
So
beautiful
you
cameras.
can all shut up.
I have a sort of. It's the most low cut shirt ever.
We can't see you.
I can. Yeah, we can't.
We're going to have to
We
make you absolutely tiny. So that we can actually
There'd be like little ant people.
have a chance of seeing you. Right, let's make you a bit bigger and then just cut out
Hey, Rachel.
your faces. I mean, yes. Oh. Fear not. Oh god,
Cut my face.
help me.
There's no Pepe for this situation.
So, save my peppers. Right, it's going to be at a
Save my
rather odd
aspect ratio.
Delinia, how did your roleplay go? By the way, did everyone get memed?
Beth's, I don't remember Beth's head being that long and thin.
Well, it is.
It's just like real life.
It's so real.
She's gone through some sort of portal. It's just been stretched.
That was me thinking I had a short round face.
Oh god.
That's a strike.
Oh, hold on,
Sorry,
no, I was
public
trying to read.
displays of affection.
Piss off! I'm trying to read Delinia's response. No, screw you. Whoever this person is not as important
Yep,
as Delinia.
he quite
is.
happily, yeah.
I don't care.
I'm sorry, chat. They're just abusing you whilst I'm away.
Hold on.
They're bullying you
Hold
whilst I'm gone, aren't they?
No. I was reading because Delinia was having some amazing. I mean, I just wanted to say.
Well,
yeah.
we didn't clear the chat after we were on Roll20. I've cleared it now. I've just put lots of dots. It's still on
right,
stream.
let's just go.
Just
Right.
thank you very much.
we
My
just-
beard game is strong,
we
and
just
I'm
got
glad
here.
the non-riddles were great.
Right.
We just got.
We just got here. We only just arrived. We've just started streaming this very minute, and no one's noticed. Hello and welcome to Encounter Roleplay, our live role-playing Dungeons and Dragons podcast and show. My name is Will. I am your host, but not your dungeon master. As that is James. Today we are here with the Isles. There's at least 7 of them. It's been confirmed.
Shut up. There's
of
one eye.
Anesterion, and I am playing Finbar, the bard, the human bard, with a beautiful face and a beautiful love life currently.
Beautiful personality.
Beautiful personality, yes, and a beautiful love. Her name is Steph. I forget entirely what she looks like, and James had to remind me what her name was earlier, because both me and Finbar have forgotten who she was.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so that's Finbar. That's who I'm playing today.
Josh, who have we got from you?
I am playing Baron, the mountain dwarf fighter, who is just making his way to the Isle of Anesterion now to create many a good meme for you fellow adventurers.
If you say that again, I'll kill him. I'll make him take 100 D100 damage.
Okay.
I did it to Will earlier, and I'll do it to you. Beth, who have we got from you?
I will be playing Ella, the human paladin.
End of my
That's it.
Hello, forever player. Welcome.
Can I punch him?
I mean, you can do what you want. I don't own Josh, so I can't tell you if you're allowed to physically abuse him.
Uh,
I think that right
I
remains.
can confirm Ella does massive damage.
She's the DPS of the party. So,
Oh, a few things before we start. A few things. You can see in the title that we're having a best chat up line competition for Finbar. If you
Mother of
can tweet at EncounterRP, one of the best chat up lines, I'll pick one, and whoever wins gets 100 gold. There's already been some great ones in already from people. Swordnut has said, I would turn my character sheet in for you. If you let me pick the lock of your heart, we can kick down the door of life. Interesting. Interesting. Where are some other ones? Delinear says, the name's Finbar, and when I go adventuring, I don't need to carry a 10-foot pole. So tweet at EncounterRP and be sure to get our goal in. Other things include followers. We need 9 more followers to get to our 200 follower goal, which is a real life charity stream for 12 hours. We'll be playing all sorts of D&D.
I think we know which 4 games we're doing. So should we tell people?
Yeah, no, let's tell them.
When we get to 200 followers.
Yeah, okay, when we get to 200, there we go.
We could possibly. Did we agree charities yet? Or
Yes, I think we should.
Yeah, it's so we agreed on the charities. Half is going to go to City of Chelmsford main cap, and the other half, was it Macmillan Cancer Support?
I believe so.
Yeah, Macmillan Cancer Support for the other half. So those are the 2 charities we're going to do. It's just going to be a straight 50-50 split. If anyone pays an odd number of pennies, we will sue you for an extra penny, so that we can split it in half.
Actually, I'll just pay a penny, and I'll say that.
No, that's unethical.
It's true.
We will sue.
Yes. So yeah, and if you want to donate to our new Mordor podcast, we're getting closer and closer. That will be coming out soon, both on our new website, which is coming out on 1st of July, and on iTunes, where you can find our other podcasts down below in the descriptions. And if you're listening to this podcast, hello, you're living in the future. I hope it's
what's it like?
I hope it's all good. I hope no one's killed us yet. Anyway, let us continue with tonight's session.
My constant aim is to not die.
Josh, just so you know, I condition it twice and shampoo it, and then I have special beard oils plus a straightening formula.
No one cares, Josh.
Especially me.
Josh cares.
The new Serum
Josh cares.
X22.
I love Josh. Me and Josh.
Can I ask how much we need for the podcast?
£18.
In that case, it's payday today, so I will match any donations that go in tonight.
Oh
That's
my
such a deadly promise.
Lord. The first few to a certain point. Chat,
Everyone
send
donate
all her money, all your money.
So much money. We can bankrupt
Let's
Beth.
bankrupt Beth.
Well, Beth's bankrupt enough as it is, so she might as well go all out.
Bankrupt her. Put her in debt. So
But
she
yeah,
on the
I
street.
will match any donations that get put in tonight. I will match them.
Wow.
Sweet.
That is
Sound idea. I won't, because I just dropped £900 on a new computer. So yeah, shall we play some D&D?
Yes.
That's why we're here. We have procrastinated for 9 minutes. So last session we had 2 issues. We had the security issue, and we had no one's got any food. And so Darius and Finbar went directly to the nearest food source with no intervening failures of any sort.
No, it all went perfectly.
They found a Duergar outpost. They broke in. They murdered everything, and they ran out with a load of food, Rambo style. They discovered the
That's
black.
exactly what happened.
Well, yeah, no. Yeah, sorry. Finbar ran in because Darius got captured. His hippogriff got beheaded. He got taken into the fortress, the outpost as a prisoner. Finbar ran in, found black powder.
Finbar ran after a carriage for 24 hours, successfully keeping pace.
Did roll a nat 20, I think.
I did so well.
He did so well. He just didn't roll below like an 18 after that point.
I rolled ridiculous.
Yeah, he just ran in, found black powder, murdered everyone, to the point at which he didn't even need to murder people. He just kept murdering, and he came back with food. So in the 3 days since then, the 3 days since then, Finbar. So upon your return, you were thanked by Yorick. Obviously, there was no like heroes procession because, you haven't. Well, they kept it a secret. They didn't want people to know.
I didn't. I
Yeah,
told everyone.
You didn't. But Yorick would have reinforced the importance of not telling anyone, and said that you would be rewarded at a later date when the town was in a bit more stable situation.
I'm not happy with this, but okay.
Ben and Ella, you are on a
Hello.
ship.
Oh God.
What should we call the ship? Will, name the ship.
No.
Well,
Please.
No, Will, no.
first of all, Foggy12, one it said, these are some dank memes. Speaking of which, enjoy, boys. The ship shall be named
No.
the Galagatron.
I will not accept that.
Okay.
I think we should call it the Union.
I think we should let
No.
chat. I think
Oh.
we should let chat decide.
Chat.
That's
Name.
not-
Name.
Name the ship.
Why is that on the stream? Why is that on the
I don't know.
stream?
It must have just worked his way on there.
Wait,
I'm not entirely
It's
sure.
not. It's not even a reference that anyone will understand.
I know. It's just a
What
face.
stream? What?
There we go.
Ah, the face.
The SS Pepe.
I don't know.
10 stream gold to whoever can work out what the women behind me have painted on them. That and many more mysteries never to be answered on this stream. Shall we take that meme down now?
It will
Will?
be called the SS Pepe.
SS Pepe.
Hold
Okay.
on, real quick. Does that mean that you're the meme that I made for you?
Yes, yeah. I've got the memes that you made.
Oh my god! It's
Oh
the
my
meme I
lord,
made.
Delinear.
I'm in.
Stop, everybody. Silence. For we have a donation. £9 from Delinear. If Beth matches, you'll hit your Moldart goal.
That makes the £18.
That makes
Rex,
it £2.
Delinear. Right, there we go. Sweet. Done.
Wow. Thank you so much, Delinear, my friend. You have done beautiful things to us tonight. We now have the hashtag Praise Moldark it's real. It's happening.
And
Right.
by the end of the stream, I will have matched that, but I can't be bothered getting my purse right now.
I
so
will force her to. I will literally make. What is the exact number?
we need £18, and he's just put 9 in.
So it's not.
Okay.
HMS Meme Lord Nelson. Hello, Jimmy Jojo.
I like
Okay.
the HMS Moldark.
The HMS Moldark.
Whatever
yeah.
it's called.
Oh, fuck.
Whatever it's called, it doesn't matter. I've just realised.
Oh god, that's not
So
ominous.
Ben and Ellie, you've been on the ship together for about 3 weeks. You're about a week away from whatchamacallit, from Anesterion. You're going to the town of Coldport. Have you met in this 3 weeks? It's mostly a cargo vessel. There's a lot of timber. There's quite a lot of velvet and kind of luxury goods on this vessel. But there's you and a couple of civilians and some sailors.
Is there lots of edible body paint on this ship?
Roll me perception. Actually, roll me investigate.
There needs to be.
Yes.
I've waited so long. I've waited 4 sessions for my edible body paint.
It's almost as if I just don't want you to have it.
I will obtain it somehow.
Investigation.
He said perception.
No, he said investigation. He literally did. So
I changed it to investigate. What about edible hookers?
8. Do I find the edible body paint, or does it just not exist?
You can like at one point you can like smell some sort of delicious chocolatey thing, but you cannot find it. It's hidden very, very well.
Is it hid, like all the ship crew are like wearing it underneath their clothes?
It's, instead
That's
of
how they
clothes,
transport.
they're just smeared in it. They took it as payment. So have you two met while you've been on the ship?
I think it's quite probable,
Yeah.
bearing in mind it's either that or Ella spent the whole journey in a box somewhere.
That's more likely to be Baron. Baron is very much Baron. Just to give you some clarification, or hashtag just to clarify, I have essentially just been like, right, I'm gonna hide, because I get really seasick. I didn't notice. I've never been on a boat before, and I was really excited because the only water I'd ever really seen before was a lake, and lakes are smooth and look really fun, and seas are killing me, and I want to die right now. So I'm very miserable and very much confined to the hold.
Yeah, wonderful, just as we like you. So you're fine to the hold. So how much have you two spoken to each other? Like, obviously you've exchanged names. Do you want to quickly tell us what your characters look like?
You can say something,
Okay.
you know.
Well,
Ella, what do you look?
Ella's about.
Speak to me.
She's about 6'2".
She's a big
She's a
unit.
big girl.
She said it, not me.
Yes. I can't find it. Blah blah blah.
Can't find what.
Things seem to have disappeared.
That's nice.
It's all right.
Okay.
But yeah, she's 6'2". There you go. Found it now.
Cool.
And
Any other
she's got-
information?
no, she's just tall.
That'll do.
She's got short hair, and she wears black plate armor, and she has a bullwhip and a great sword because she's generally badass.
Of course.
And she's all naturey and shit.
Well, then that wouldn't be
Wow.
like you can't tell that from her external
I
appearance.
think
She's a tree.
I don't know.
She's
Oh, God,
just
no.
nothing like I'm an oak. Nobody tell me otherwise. What about
She
you,
has
Ben?
flowers in her hair.
Baron is
I'm retconning. I'm vetoing that. She doesn't.
Oh,
Okay, she can have
is
one.
she a punk rocker? Or does she just wish she was a punk rocker?
Shut up, Josh. I
with
will.
flowers in her.
Finbar, have inspiration.
Thank you.
I can't think of any way of directly punishing them, but you're more in character than them. What does Ben look like?
Baron. Okay, so Baron is a mountain dwarf. He's only 4.5 foot. He's 290, and he looks it. He is very. He's got grey eyes, grey hair, and a grey beard that has been dreadlocked, and it's so long that he's had to like tuck it into his belt, and it sort of goes down. And if you were really observant and paying attention, you could see little tufts of beard coming out of the ankles by his feet. He has an awesome beard, and
Really rocking the
Yes.
boat.
yes, and he carries some stout, very worn-looking shield, a set of splint armor, and is carrying a warhammer. And he just looks gruff, haggard, and old, and slightly tinged
It's
green.
beautiful.
And beautiful.
Wait, slightly tinged green.
He gets
Oh
really
yeah, because he's
seasick,
seasick. Yeah, I was
man.
like,
really seasick.
like
Like
this.
Been
This
standing
wasn't.
next to the
he
tree
went,
for too
he
long.
got on the boat and he was like, "I love the ocean."
got
And about 5 days
monsters
in, he was
just
like,
going
"I want to die."
He's just going for an emo phase at the moment where he's like dyeing his hair different colours.
Okay, so shall we just say, for convenience's sake, because it's only a 3-hour session, the two of you have met each other. You're acquainted with who each other are, so you would know that this is Ben, a mountain dwarf. Would you like to tell everyone what your profession was formerly?
I was a former soldier.
Cool. And we have Ella,
I'm to a
who's
sergeant.
A paladin.
and is she presently a paladin, or was she a paladin? More importantly,
She is presently a paladin.
exactly. Of which god? Come on, give me something to work with here, Ben.
Sorry, brain's gone completely blank.
Deserto, the god of nature.
Yeah, Vines of Deserto.
Deserto.
Yes, she is. It's not Deserto, and
Delicious Deserto.
you lose your inspiration.
Vines of Pie.
You make me hungry just looking at you. Wink, wink, wink.
The Vines of Deserto, they're a paladin order. They're like, imagine druids, but paladins. They're very naturey paladins. So one night, you guys go to bed, and you wake up. Well, Ella, you wake up in your bed with your chest at the foot of the bed.
Am I in her bed?
No.
Okay.
Thank God,
So
no.
it was when you said you go to bed, and we were like,
And you wake up, there's a
Scramped.
dwarf on the pillow next to you. It's been one of those weekends.
You regret your mistakes.
yes.
Oh,
You regret your mistakes immediately. There's a 290-year-old dwarf. Yeah, you wake up. You feel very cold.
oh dear. Would I know that Anesterion is very cold?
Yes.
Would I
You
then
didn't
be
read the
able to?
travel brochure.
Would I
I-
then be able to assume that we get fairly close?
I mean, you can assume what you want.
You is that what you think? Because you have no idea you're in the hold.
But yeah, she's just like, it's cold. She to be honest, she doesn't really care. She's
Okay.
just like, it's cold. I just gonna
You
put some more
look
clothes
up,
on.
and it's not made of wood anymore. The ceiling is,
Oh,
in fact, made of the
God.
sky. If that makes it any more obvious. Any more obvious. You feel the sea breeze
That makes
and
a
other
bit of a
things that imply that you're not on a boat anymore. But you are still in bed.
I'm in bed, but no longer on a boat.
Yes.
Can I see anyone else around me?
You see a lot of snow. And what are you sitting up?
Okay, I sit up. Can I see anyone else
Yes,
around
if you refer yourself to roll 20, you can see what you see in roll 20. So as you sit up, you notice a couple of things. One, you are by the sea. Secondly, there are two very pallid. Well, in fact, first thing that hits you is the smell. You can smell the scent of rotting flesh, and as you look, you can see a pair of humanoid hunched figures over the unconscious or dead or laying down body of a dwarf. It must be. It's kind of getting
If I'm
towards.
dead already.
It's getting towards night time. Yeah, Ben, just re-roll. You're playing Darius now. Yeah, you
Okay.
you see this. The two.
Were there any other dwarfs on the ship?
Yes, there would have been a few sailors that were dwarves.
Okay, so I wouldn't automatically assume it's Ben.
No, it's kind of getting towards night time. It's not dark yet, but the light is slightly obscured. The two humanoid
She's
figures
going
are
to get out of bed.
okay as your feet hit the wood of the floor around you. You see, it's like someone's literally ripped a chunk out of the ship that had your bed on it and just put it here. Like there's the wooden floor.
Nicely and without
Rough.
waking me up.
Yeah, and the chest at the bottom of your bed is still there.
That's fairly impressive skills, to be honest.
Ben, you open your eyes with a start.
Do I need to roll perception?
Nah, there's two very pallid-looking things hunched over you. They're like maybe if they were standing tall, they might be like 7 to 8 feet tall, but they're probably about 5-6 foot tall. One slightly taller than the other. They're carrying crude pieces of rock, and as you lock eyes with one, you like the smell hits you and the fear in it. Well, like not fear, I guess, because you've seen some scary shit, but you see big scary creature that you were not expecting to see when you went to sleep on the ship. You feel. You'd also notice that you're completely soaked through to the skin and freezing cold. Roll me initiative, the pair of you.
Thank you for following KJ Magel. It's going to pop up on stream.
I like how you gave me plenty of. You gave me plenty of advantage here. They've got her back to her. She's got all her gear. Me, I'm pretty much
You're
in
laying
my jammies,
laying prone on the floor.
being licked by things that will kill me.
Yeah. Speaking of lick, one of them does actually have his tongue out, and his tongue's probably like a foot long. It's just like.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
It's a
Fair.
mimic tongue. Don't trust it.
We've got.
Cool. Give me 1 second.
What's these initiative orders? Almost as if I was test running this fight earlier to make sure it would guarantee to kill you. 1 day more. 15 for Ben.
Juliana says, sounds like a Galgatron.
Ben, it's your turn.
Okay. First things first, like, can I see, like, obviously my shield's to my left?
First things first, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay.
Say no. If you don't roll it, he can't hurt you. Rule 101, players. That looks like a nat 1 to me.
It is a nat 1.
So as the smell hits you, you're sick in your own mouth. Ella, it's your turn.
James, I hate you.
Don't roll nat ones.
I'm guessing because my chest is at the end of the bed, my weapons are fairly close to
Your
hand.
greatsword is on the floor next to you.
In that case, I want to grab my great sword as elegantly as possible.
It's a great sword.
It's a great sword. There's not a huge
As
amount
possible.
there's not a huge amount of finesse involved. Yes, you're like ha, and then you realise like it's really long. So you're like ha, yeah. There's a lot of juggling involved. Cool. You pick up your greatsword. What do you do with it?
Are these 5-foot squares by any chance?
Yes, as they have always been and
Yes.
always will be, except on the world map.
I go to move there,
Cool. What do you do
Him.
when you get there?
attack him.
Sweet. Describe this swing. Actually, roll to hit first, and then we can have a description whether you hit or not.
Great sword.
So if you use the bullwhip, I'm literally going to execute you.
That's one hit. You have two
You get
attacks.
2 attacks.
Surely only Mikey via Twitter says,
Oh my God.
I wish you were my homework.
19 and a 21.
Oh, nice. He says, I wish you were my homework so I could throw you down on the table and do you all night.
God.
Thank you for the chat up line. Yes.
Yes.
What I want, you with whipped cream and strawberries. Okay. That's a bit. It's a
Bit Pepe.
Pepe.
Cool. So this thing is still standing. Certainly. How do you injure it? What does it look like, Ella?
I'm trying. I don't particularly want to kill it because it hasn't actually done anything yet.
You're just hitting it with a
I'll
great sword. I don't want to kill you. I'm just embedding like 7 foot of steel in you.
Yeah, I probably, chop off a leg. Just want to incapacitate it so it then can't attack.
He won't die. He's just lost a leg.
So, not like there's any arteries.
He
in
might
those.
die in time, but yeah, he hasn't done anything yet, so I don't actually have a reason to kill him.
Cool. Well, you're going to now. So you, as you pull your great sword, like unwedge it out of like this thing's leg. It's like an it's an ear piercing howl, and it turns to you.
Oh dear.
Hey, Harkin, I like my bedmates like I like my coffee. Instant.
Wow.
I love it.
So what's your armor class, Ella?
My armor class.
Not that it matters because I rolled on that 20,
is-
but you can tell us. Bear in mind you're not wearing your plate armor at the moment.
11.
And yeah, cool. So a nat 20 is gonna hit.
Yeah.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I like my bedmates how I like my beer. Dark, bitter, and imported.
22.
Cool, that will be fine. You will take 18 damage though. Ben, as you're recovering from being sick in your own mouth, you are set upon by the thing. That was a slashing attack with its claws, by the way. Ella, it just like grazes you along the hip.
For 18 damage. Okay.
Yes.
It's
Okay. It
9 foot
rips
tall.
out your jugular.
That-
Does
I
a
just-
20 hit you with no armor on while you're on the floor? Ben.
A 20?
Yeah, it's got +5.
Say no.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I like my men like I like my coffee. In jars.
You take 14 damage, Ben.
This has just got really creepy.
It's chat, it always gets
Takes
creepy.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Whatever I rolled, yeah, 14.
Cool.
Top of the round, it's your turn, Ben. Roll me possibly something.
Probably.
No, don't roll me anything. Don't roll anything
Cool.
at all.
Just
It's
die.
your turn. It's your turn.
I'd immediately like to move, step to the
Cool.
side.
You're
which I
laying.
know-
You started your turn laying on the floor.
Cool. I just want to roll to my side and grab my shield.
Cool. You will take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I know.
Will a 24 hit you?
Yes. With the shield or without? Yes, it will hit
Without.
that.
Um,
And am I wearing my armor?
no, unless you'd like to drown, like in the past, because splint mail is not good for floating.
I like my women like I like my McDonald's,
take-
destroying me from the inside out.
Oh no, this is worse
Oh,
than
Mikey.
the Nazi incident.
Which never happened.
You take 13 damage, Ben, but you do reach your shield.
Cool.
And, you
Can I now make my attack?
yes, you're still laying on
Isn't
the
his
floor.
axe there?
Yeah, you can certainly swing at him with your fist.
Big
Um,
axe.
Cool. Yeah, no, I know. It's
Yeah.
A, it's not an axe, it's Warhammer, and B, can I punch him? This one here.
You can certainly punch him. So you're equipped with your shield now. Yeah, you
Cool.
can
Can
take
I
a swing.
use can I use Commander Strike?
I mean, why not? I will check that you're able to do that without a weapon equipped, but yeah, roll it for now, mate.
Where is it?
Just roll a normal attack. You'd have to just roll me a normal a d20 plus your proficiency bonus, so d20 plus 3. Actually, just plus your strength modifier, in fact, because you're not proficient with your fists.
+3, yeah.
If that's your strength modifier.
I don't actually know.
There's a
Just have
character
quick
sheet
look,
for
see.
that.
Yeah, I know. I'm having a look. You dick. Strength 3. Yes.
Banter.
I love you, James. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I hold all the power in this scenario.
Wow. No. 5.
You rolled a 5. No, you miss entirely.
Yeah.
I'll see if the Commander Strike actually happens. Commander Strike, when you take the attack action on your turn, you can forgo one of your attacks. Yep, sweet. So yeah, because you've got 2 attacks, you've done your 1 attack there. Commander Strike. How does this look? You're giving Pepe here, Ella, the opportunity to make a second attack. How do you go?
Yeah.
about it?
Basically, I sort of I swing. I look at Ella and I I lunge for him. Sort of. It's a really obvious. I actually swing my shield as I've missed. It doesn't really matter. At him, and as he sort of steps out of the way, he sort of completely drops his guard to Ella, and I just turn to her and say, "Now!"
Sean Connery.
Ella, roll me attack with an additional d8 damage. So just roll attack and then roll a d8.
Not my character sheet.
So just shut my character sheet, you dick.
I
I hate her.
am going to try and kill him with my greatsword.
Well, that's handy.
It's funny that. Almost if that was the plan from the start.
Oh
Unfortunately,
my god.
you missed
Oh
entirely.
dear.
You missed entirely. But it is now your turn, Ella.
And I'm going to do it again.
Cool.
You can do it again twice.
And then I'm going to do it again as well.
Just
Cool. You hit him for 9 damage.
Just remind me, who are these guys fighting again?
These two.
We
Ella,
don't know.
is it still standing?
Oh, if it's just taking 9 damage. Yes, it's still standing.
What is it?
I couldn't possibly tell you. It's
What
a
does it look
pallid.
like?
It looks like a ghast.
Okay.
Can you take me a Constitution saving throw, please, Ella? As you've. Just take a Constitution saving throw and be quiet. Oh dear. Yeah. So that attack was in fact at disadvantage, so you don't hit him. Can you roll me your second attack if you're going to make one? Otherwise, use a spell. Actually, no, you can't. You have to do 2 attacks as your attack action. Again, you miss. Gas time.
Am I still at disadvantage?
Until the start of your
Damn
next. How long is it for? Until the start of your next turn, at which point you take another saving throw. So one of the thingies, one of the ghasts, charges at you, Ben. Takes a swing with its claws. Does a 15 hit you with your shield now equipped? I would imagine.
No.
Really?
I don't think so, because my standard AC is
40.
14, so what does my shield give me?
Why is your
Yeah.
standard AC? No, that is your standard AC, no armor, because your shield is factored into that.
Oh,
Yeah, it should be.
Right, okay,
So that
cool.
that hits
Cool,
you. So your
yeah.
AC, yeah.
it is.
Because I was going to say your dex is not 18 as a dwarf, but as a dwarf with a Constitution build. Cool.
Okay, well, come on. What is it?
It hits you for 11 damage.
Cool.
And do you need to have you taken? Can you take a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Fuck's sake.
They really do stink, don't they?
Oh no, this is from the claws. Yeah, no, sweet, you're good.
There we go.
The other one,
Yeah.
lashes at you, Ella. Does a 19
Yeah.
hit
Yes.
Yeah.
you? You take 9 damage and take me a Constitution saving throw.
18.
Sweet, nothing happens. It's your turn. No, it's Ben's turn. Ben, this thing has just
Yeah.
swung at you.
I've just seen a new from Lloyd,
It's done more than that. It's hurt me.
from at Lloyd's mind. Finbar, how would you like to be my next wife? Meet me in the stable. My gear is You're going to be Roland the Eighth. Oh no, Reginald.
Cool.
Go around him, take. Yeah,
Yep.
I know.
Can you take me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, James, you were just the worst person in the world.
I mean, you can take me 2 Constitution saving throws if you want. You also take 10.
Well, why not?
You'll also take 10
I
damage.
know. I've just taken it. I get a nat 20,
Yeah, sweet. You're immune.
which is
to
27.
For the rest of this for the rest of this fight, you're immune to Constitution saving throws. You just auto succeed at them.
Probably because I'm nearly dead.
I mean, that's when we're at our most tough. Cool. You
As a
still have the
dwarf,
rest of your
Dwarf.
still got the rest of your
Right.
rest of your movement.
Cool. In which case, I step in and I want to not cast at all. I want to pull a not fearsome. Oh god, what's it called?
This is the one that frightens it.
Yes.
Cool. Roll a standard attack. It will appear.
Well, that's a nat 20.
That's an at 20, so it will take 17 damage off the bat plus an extra 3, so it will take 20 damage.
Yep.
It will also take a wisdom saving throw. Difficulty 40. No, it's failed. So it is now. It lets out another shriek.
Basically,
Hello.
I spit blood at this thing and get very angry.
On the back of its head because you're behind it.
Yeah, I know.
It-
And then I cave the back of its head in.
Yeah, it's literally some of its skull's probably quite nastily shattered. Ella, it's your go.
Right.
Concentrate on the one that's really wounded that you've nearly killed.
Really?
What do you mean the one that's nearly hit? One that's nearly dead. There's only 1 hit point difference between the two of them.
What?
Mate, you
You're
just
right.
tried it for 20 hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Can you take me that Constitution saving throw
Constitution.
first, please?
Yeah.
This thing does not smell good. Like if you this reminds you of the time back in your parents' house where you accidentally left some milk like in like a
13?
pail in like the shed over the entirety of winter. Yeah, you're fine.
And then you poured
Oh
it over
God.
yourself.
And then you just fell into it when spring came, and it was like death.
It's so ripe.
It was the ripest milk. It was literally it ascended to
It was
a new
custard.
stage of existence. Yeah, you are fine. You're no longer attacking it.
I'm gonna swing at it with my greatsword.
My God, who saw that one coming?
New tweet in from Lloyd. Roses are red, violets are blue. Come here, my strumpet. I'd like to play you.
I jumped.
I don't want to perform.
jumped.
that.
16 and a nat 20.
Yeah. How do you
Oh my
murder this?
God.
How do you murder this
That's
thing?
29 damage.
I'm just gonna chop its head off and then possibly
Cool.
cut it in half as well.
Yeah, sweet. You can do that. It's
Lots
2
of the
attacks.
time.
Just Um,
I'm gonna fix
Sweet.
my teeth.
are you going to use bonus action or anything, or are you just going to leave it there?
No, I might as well just leave it there, unless I can attack the other one as well.
Nope, because you've just used your
No.
2 attacks.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Can you both do me a attack of opportunity, please?
Ladies first.
Kill
Lady
the
with
fire.
greatsword first.
Technically, Ben, you have to go first, but I
Yeah,
personally don't
it-
care.
It does. Cool.
There are no manners in D&D. Just rigidly follow the turn order.
15.
Sweet. Yep, so you clip it on the leg or some such as it goes away. Ella, do you want to give us a rare Pepe? Which actually give us an attack roll.
That's funny.
How do you? I think Beth might like this character now.
Yeah.
I don't think she's ever rolled better.
Look,
Even if you,
Beth is smiling. You've made her happy.
that's really.
Oh, roll
Praise
20,
roll
That's
20 for the good
that's
dice rolls today.
That's 2 nat 20s with a greatsword in a row.
How do you kill it?
I'm gonna like swing my greatsword at it, like just above its hip and just cleave it straight in half, and it's just gonna be like he just stops, and then the top half of his body just slides off onto the snow.
That's like the splatter effect. So that's like the fan that's gone in. It's just entrails. It's gone. It's had a bad night. Cool.
I think
It's
I
had a
love this
bad
character,
night.
James. Thank you.
It's almost as if I built you a DPS paladin.
Surely only Mikey. What's the difference between you and a blender? I don't want to put my dick in a blender. Yep. It works. It works.
Yeah, there's 2 very dead, disgusting creatures here. The 2 of you are left standing there.
Now I know they're both dead, and one of them, is missing a head. But now they're not attacking us. Is there any? Can we recognise them at all? Or
Roll me a history from both of you, please. Actually,
I straight up wouldn't.
We've been here before.
we're going in circles.
there is literally no point me doing this. But there you go.
You would recognise these things to. You'd recall what's the name of the man or woman that trained you? Just literally make up a name.
Gemma.
Gemma.
The man called Gemma.
I said man or woman when we're all about gender equality here on Anesterion.
Yes, and why can't
That's
man
why I've
be
killed
called
off all
Because
the.
it's a
That's why I've
girl.
killed off all the meaningful female characters.
Yeah.
All of them.
It was
Lacey is
an
doing
older
just
lady
fine.
called Gemma.
I said meaningful, Josh. She's irrelevant along with all the other.
Is it because she hasn't tried to sleep with Finbar yet, so therefore she's
It
stayed
does
alive?
tend to have something of a death wish attached to sleeping with Finbar. Doesn't tend to end up going well for the women so far.
Okay.
This one will
so
be different.
you recall during your training at some point, you were taught about the abhorrence of necromancy and the undead, and you remember Gemma describing something like this to you, but you can't put a name on it. You just remember these things are undead and they are bad. That's the best that you can recall.
That's bad, to be honest.
Yeah, the 2 of you are still standing there. Ben,
No, I've dropped to 1 knee by now. I'm not a morning person.
it's a good thing it's nearly evening then. Well, it's nearly
I've
night
just
time.
woken up.
It doesn't make it the morning. It's
I'm not
Therefore,
just
I
woken up.
used to
bend
I used to
time.
live and die. I used to live and die in tunnels most of my life. So like,
supposed to mostly die.
mostly dying.
yes,
Cool. So what do the 2 of you do?
I catch my breath and then I say, "What were those things?"
Are you
Well,
going to make me roleplay this?
Was getting shipwrecked part of your plan? Of course.
Yeah. Ella turns around to Ben and says, "The undead."
She whispers it really creepily.
Yeah.
In your ear.
Trying to be
Just
really
With,
creeps
with
something.
her arm round him, just like leans in.
The undead.
I need an adult.
Okay, carry on. Roleplay.
Mummy and
200.
Hannah again.
Um,
Um,
cool. I look around for any kind of landmarks.
And-
Yeah.
Ella, while this is going on, Ella will be donning on her plate mail.
Cool.
Splint mail.
Plate. I think it's plate.
Plate.
Is it plate or splint? I don't. It's really hard to tell. It will say in your inventory or on your armor list.
Splint.
Splint.
I was going to say, if you got plate, I'm going to be pissed.
I mean, you've got nothing.
Yeah, is my armor around anywhere?
Oh yeah, mate. Sure, it just washed up next. No.
You're
Um,
such a dick. Anyway, yeah. sorry.
Okay.
I love you, James.
He doesn't really.
I do.
Cool. Yeah. So it would take you about 20 minutes to put your armor on. In this time, Ben, if you were to stand on like a particularly high bit of snow, you would see there's a village. You can see like the glow of fires in windows. To your, I guess, as you look inland, it would be to your right.
Okay.
It's probably about.
So we're north.
It's probably about what? You look inland and it's to your right. It's to your east.
Okay.
Just
Work
never
that one
eat
out.
shredded wheat.
Just never eat shredded wheat. That's what you need to know. It goes to east, north, west, south. Yeah, you see it.
So basically, I am
looks-
absolutely correct, but yeah.
No.
We'll discuss this after. No. We'll discuss this after the stream. You are wrong, Josh, but we will discuss why after.
The village is over here somewhere.
Da.
Stop.
You see.
Anyway,
You see to the east. You see a town. It was probably about 20 minutes walk away.
okay. I immediately turn to Ella, and apart from that, is it just like an open plain of snowy waste?
It's the usual Anesterion setup.
Okay, cool.
A lot of snow, a lot of sadness, a lot of cold.
Cool. Baron is not comfortable in such a massively open ground. He has a slight bit of agoraphobia going on, and he's not happy, so he very sort of urgently implores Ella, "We need to make way to the village immediately. We'll die out here in this wasteland."
Just give me a moment, please. And she continues putting on her armor.
Can you run me a Constitution saving throw, please? What do you call it, Ben?
Baron. Right?
Some of these tweets.
Joy
I'm
to being
getting, I can't
agoraphobic.
read
Sure,
out.
no, because you're soaked in water and it's like -4.
Yes.
That too.
I'm going to die.
I
aren't
wish I was an American so I could liberate your X from your Y. I won't say exactly.
15.
Yeah, you're shivering a lot, but you're holding out for now. You don't feel like you're going to lose consciousness in the near future.
Does
Okay.
Ella have a cloak? I can't remember.
In her chest, yes, she has a.
Yeah, do I have my cloak as well?
Yes,
No,
I'm
you have-
going to.
You have none of your possessions other than the ones that are on your person right now. So your commonest clothes, shield, and warhammer, and however much gold
So
is
I
on your
don't have-
character sheet.
Yeah, Ella's going to get her cloak out of her chest and kind of figure out how to
How
put
is she
it
keeping
on
it in
Ben.
It's in the cleavage. Like a very inappropriate magician. Yeah, you give it to Ben.
Try to figure out how to wrap it around him without it drowning him.
Was it...
Bearing in mind, I'm 6'2" and he's 4.5 foot.
Just out of curiosity, if it was in your chest, does that mean it's booby trapped?
-1 hit point.
I sort of take it. I fold it over, because that's what
Twice.
you can do math. I fold it over once because I'm not an idiot, and then I drape it over me, and thank you. I appear to have lost some of my things.
Most of them by the looks of it.
I'm entirely naked.
Bearing in mind she's naturey, she'll probably know the whole if you take your clothes off you'll warm up quicker thing, right?
I mean, yes. Not because he's nature. This is kind of vague.
Is that just,
Just
would that
common
just be
sense.
common knowledge? or-
Anyway, so I'm
It's
going to ignore you.
vaguely common knowledge, but I mean,
Why
I'm
are you
not-
trying to distract me?
I'm not
leaving
going to
now.
get him.
I'm James. Just so you know, I've started walking towards the village.
Cool. Finbar,
Oh,
You
thank God.
are
It's not
laying-
been enough me. That's what I've been
enough
thinking
Finbar.
in my head.
Finbar, you are laying in bed.
Oh, good.
Is Steph with you? Are you at that point where she stays at your house at this point?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Or does Steve veto that?
yeah. No, she's round, but like he doesn't necessarily know that she's stayed round.
I'm going to a friend's.
Yeah. that's it.
Cool, roll me a
I'm
perception.
not saying my boyfriend's mum, I promise.
This is gonna be the thing where she's like, I feel really down, and Finbar just looks at her as like, okay. Perception. Please roll.
I'm sure Finbar doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
rolled a 16. I think I rolled it twice by accident. 16.
I only see one. They're both 16
They're
now.
both 16.
You hear footsteps on the roof.
Is there a fiddler up there? I look out the window. There has been
You-
a fiddler to play on the roof occasionally.
You can't see the roof from your window.
Oh. I don't probably do that then.
It's just
Just look out low.
You just look up and there's like more roof above you. Oh,
I just look up at the ceiling. I turn to Steph and say, what could that be?
she says, "What? What?" She's just woken up.
Stay here. Try not to get flayed. I'll see if I can climb out the window.
Are you going to see if you can climb out the window?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can climb out. See what's going on.
Cool. Roll me in athletics to climb what you want to climb up onto the roof.
Yeah.
he just wants to climb out and fall to his death.
Way. Athletics is not particularly good, to be fair. I rolled a 7.
Cool. So, yeah, it's you can't really like the way the roof like overhangs. You just can't get out. You can't get a grip on it.
Never mind. I go back in.
You go back in. Do you do anything else when you get in?
What kind of time? It's just the morning, is it?
It's like you probably went to bed about an hour ago.
Oh, so it's the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I'm like on edge. Yeah, no, I don't. In that case, I get my like weapons and armor on their stuff because there's someone walking around on my roof, and to
Cool.
look partly cool to Steph. Yeah.
You hear glass shattering downstairs.
I start running downstairs.
Okay. Roll me a perception test.
Okay. I shall do. Perception.
Any second now.
It's a
Okay,
17. I rolled
So as
10
you reach like the balcony over the living room, the familiar smell of the gas from that cave hits your nose.
Oh dear, this isn't good. I run back upstairs.
You didn't even like that was like as soon as you got to the living room, like the smell hit you.
All right, so I'm like.
So you're
oh,
still
dear.
you literally ran out the door. You're like, what did you
Close
what do you
the
smell? Back
Yeah,
away.
if I smell like, gas in my house, I'm trying to get out.
Oh shit! I left the cooker on.
Oh, no. Honey, I told you before. Don't... Yeah, that bloody Istrak leaving on the heater.
Point of order. Ishtuak is not there tonight. He's working at Darius's.
Ah, bloody hell. Typical for him not to be here tonight. And I slam the door, and I shout at Steph, "Get up!"
She just kind of clambers out of bed.
There's
What's
gas.
what's
We've
happening?
got to get out of here.
Get what? What's
Istrak's
gas?
probably left the oven on, and it's gonna kill us if we stay here.
She's like, what? Yeah.
Right.
And she
get the
starts
sheets.
like, it's.
Get the
She's
sheets from them.
panicking. She grabs the sheets off the bed.
Okay, give them to me. I run over.
She
and
gives them to you.
Good. Window. Okay, let's go to the window. I run over to the window. I look down. How much of a drop is it?
It's about just a second. You're on the first floor.
Okay, so I've got.
It's quite like a tall building. So like, you'll have to. If you don't land properly, you know that you'll hurt yourself.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start getting these sheets together, kind of like draping them down. Yeah.
Cool. Roll me a perception test. While you're doing that, so Ben and Ella. The pair of you are just starting to walk into the town. Would you like to spend some hit dice?
Yes.
I rolled
Funnily
an-
enough, I
I
was about
rolled-
to say I.
I rolled an 8.
Cool.
The reason I am distracted is probably because as I'm doing this, I'm saying I heard about this in one of my tales. It was with hair. It was the girl's hair. I don't think yours is long enough. But if we can do this, we
So
can
roll me
come down.
a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I don't see the gas, but I smell it in my organs.
Well, it's more to see if you notice it before it's dense
Yeah.
enough in the air to
My
do any.
constitution is pretty good, but take an 8.
Yeah, take D10 damage as you draw a breath in,
3.
and it's like someone's just like breathed in acid.
Okay, let's go. Let's jump.
Thingy also starts coughing. What you say? Let's jump.
Yep. But by this point, I want to have like put the things down the window, like as I'm throwing my sheets down, so I want to climb down. I don't want to tie them in with I've got a spare dagger, so at the top I've got like these sheets, and I stab a dagger in to like hold it in place, and then start trying to climb down.
Sweet, yeah.
I let her go first. Okay, I let her go.
You let her go first. Right, she starts.
I push her. I make her go.
Because she's not particularly willing, but with like
Go,
a little
there we
she
go.
goes. Roll me a D. Roll me a athletics test, I guess.
Yeah.
With like advantage.
Okay. Because I pushed her.
Yes. Actually, yeah,
13.
you shimmy down. When you get to the bottom, you turn around. You're confronted by so you can spend more than one, by the way, guys, for your hit dice.
That was John.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Cool. So you get 25 hit points back. So as you turn around, you see a drow. It's a female drow with black hair, red eyes, wearing lots of fine military regalia, and two. Actually, you don't see that
I don't
element.
say two things.
Don't see two anything. There's only one.
Just don't know.
There's only one knife being held to Steph's throat as well.
Okay, so
Uh,
we're on the floor
so
at this point. Yeah, we're on the ground.
Yeah, you're on the ground. You turn to just immediately confronted face to face with this. Ella and Ben, as you walk into the town, and actually you'd notice this as well, Finbar, you hear like a few explosions go off. Ben and Ella, roll me a perception test.
If you might want to sit up a little bit because we're losing you in the camera angle.
Just melt.
You've melted into Josh. What's happening?
12.
Yep. Ella.
Okay. Can I just say, as I see her with the knife to her throat, I say, "Take her," and then cut to cut to those two.
Yeah, so Ella and Ben, you both see this trap that you see as you're walking just into the town. Finbar, your house is quite close to the edge of town. You see, like out the front in the street, there is. So you're behind the drow, so you can see a man standing there. He's facing an elf, looking like a very slender, elvish looking. You can see the ears. It's all looking very elfy. No puns there. And the elf has clearly got someone held hostage. You're about 60 feet away. Roll me initiative, actually.
Okay.
So you say take her. I take it you're bluffing, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, totally bluffing.
Like out of character, are you bluffing?
No, Finbar's shit scared. But he'll tell everyone after that he's bluffing.
No, as in, are you bluffing that you don't care about whether he takes her?
No, he
With-
genuinely probably doesn't care too much. Like he's quite at this moment he's in survival mode. He's not being hero.
Flight is preferable.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, bloody hell.
We've both got 4 on initiative.
Cool. Who's got the highest natural thing? I'm just going to shuffle this along. The house element is fairly irrelevant to this scenario now, so I'll just pop you over here. So we've got a 4, a 4. What was your initiative, Finbar?
I've got
Oh, I need
headaches.
to roll it. I was not paying attention. 1,
Right, strength.
2. My initiative is 14.
14?
And zoom in for everybody. Even further. That's a very ominous sound I'm hearing now.
Yeah. So like, as this is happening as well, just while I find the dex modifier of this person, you would hear the sounds of shouting and battle from further into the town.
Oh dear, oh dear.
We've got 14 for this. What's your dex modifier, Finbar?
+2.
Cool.
Right, resetting things.
Right. I'm just going to clear this turn order. This is all very confusing.
Okay. So for those in stream, this is Ella. This is Ben.
Bear.
This is Finbar. And
AKA
lovely lady
Josh.
is somewhere on this. Yes. I'm playing Josh.
We got a
Shut-
4 for you two, so it'll go. So who had the higher dex modifier out
Me.
of Bella, Ella and Ben? Bella and Ernest.
Me.
Cool.
We all know the only reason
Cool.
Finbar gets ladies because his previous girlfriend gets kidnapped by drones. Tends to happen to Finbar.
Can you? So what happens is this this drow smiles like her teeth are like perfect white, and she just makes a tiny nick on Steph's forearm, and she lets out a yelp, and like a muffled yelp. She's got a hand over her mouth, and then she puts her forward, headbutts her in the back of the head, throws her to the side, and takes a swing at you.
This is like a common thing for Finbar at this point. His girlfriend's getting attacked and murdered, so he's kind of cool with it. I mean,
Oh, good.
he's only had like 1 or 2 scenes of it, so you know. Real question is how much
so-
Finbar is paying the drow to kidnap his girls.
How do you avoid the swing, Finvar?
I duck under it. She goes, oh, like Steph gets pushed, and I kind of take her a little bit and hold her in the way, and then throw her out of the way so she can't quite get to me.
See how?
So it falls on me, and I'm kind of dodging out of the way of that rather than actually seeing the incoming blow.
These things here. So Ben and Ella, you see a couple of things as you walk in on this. As you're just walking and you see this. You're gonna love this one, Josh.
Okay.
Hashtag Finbar kidnap fantasies.
So there are two loud thuds, and immediately in front of you are 2 very big dwarves.
Are they as big as him?
They are twice the size of
How
Ben.
did I miss them? He's gigantic.
So they're about 8 foot tall.
The
9
size
foot
of
tall.
half
Yeah.
my house. I'm not just like, no way.
Was that
kidnapping.
what was dancing around on your roof? And
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
just like, nope.
I look out the window. Nope, there's no one there.
Cool. So one of them.
You're just looking between its legs.
No, can't
So
see
one of
it.
them swings at you, Ella. So you will take. Can you take 12 damage for me? And against you, Ben, you will take no damage because he rolled an out 1. It is your turn, Finbar.
Okay.
This thing is just obviously you saw what transpired.
I'm actually. Oh no, I only took 3 damage. I thought I'd taken 10 d10. So this thing is in front of me. So Finbar is thinking, "Oh my god, have I seen these gigantic things like these gigantic?"
Yeah, they're pretty hard to miss, mate.
Right. So
They're like clad in like heavy armor.
okay,
And
I think it's
such.
time for Finbar's fantastic invisibility. He doesn't want to be 1v1ing this drow, so let's go invisible. So yeah, I'm invisible and all my clothing is, and if I cast a spell or attack, then I'm going to be able to be visible again. So yeah, I'm going to go invisible and take a couple of steps away from her very, very quickly
Cool.
and slowly. So she does quickly and slowly, quickly and quietly.
What's your armor class?
My armor class is not 23, but I'm guessing you're taking 2 attacks here.
No, that's a disadvantage as a opportunity attack. Because you're
okay,
invisible.
my
She
AC
just literally swings blindly.
13.
13, yeah.
13.
So that's 1 hit.
That's-
It nicks you.
Yeah, it was only 1 attack, but it was at disadvantage. So yes,
okay. Oh, I see. So yeah, no, she doesn't-
Oh.
yeah, you take because
I
it's a
see.
reaction. Because it's a reaction, you can only ever do 1
yeah,
opportunity
no, I was
attack.
gonna, yeah. Hashtag
Shit.
Finbar truth movement.
You take 15 damage as
Fucking hell,
you're
still
going.
pretty- How much damage do I take?
He
So
missed.
Finbar
He missed.
can't melt. No,
Yeah, he missed.
You rolled a
he's
10
got he's got a +7, mate.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the final roll, like normal
no,
people
no,
do.
no. It's apologies.
How much do I
yeah.
take, sorry?
15 damage. As this thing like shears the skin from your shoulder blade. It's your turn, Ben. This big fucking dwarf has it's like you could tell it's probably like it's like dwarf ratios. It's a lot of shoulder work going on, and it's very very finely
It's a
crafted
big
armor.
version of you.
Yeah, it's big you. It's
Mm.
he's jumped down in front of you wielding a big fuck off war pick, and he just completely missed you with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was like the landing strike, and it just sort of
Yeah,
landed
it's-
like just a foot in front of me, and I'm just gonna be like, right, piss off and lose my temper. I was only coming to see a friend. That's literally the only reason I'm here, and I'm going to just lose my temper and swing my warhammer
Nice.
over the top and like try and hit him. Like jump. I'm gonna jump at the same time and try and hit him in the face.
Cool.
That's going to be one big jump.
Can I quickly
Right.
say to all the new people in chat, because I'm assuming there's a lot of new people around in the stream, if you haven't
Hey,
followed
guys.
yet, please do. We're up just above me. We're trying to get to 200
Please do.
followers. We're only 8 away.
I would love it.
If you love roleplay, we're here every Monday, Thursday, and soon Wednesdays as well.
Wednesday from next Wednesday, in fact.
From next Wednesday, 3
Indeed.
streams a week will be 9 hours of streaming a week. So please do follow.
I didn't have a social life anyway. It's true. It's not. I'm not being sarcastic. I didn't.
It's just sad.
Oh,
I
yeah.
roll.
20.
I roll a nat 20, and I would
Nice.
also like to roll. Actually, no. I'm going to go for 2 attacks.
Well, you can't.
Yes.
You can't declare. You have to declare your maneuver before you roll to hit if you're going to. So that would just be 1 hit for 11 damage.
Hey, Furch. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you.
You're going to take a second swing then.
Yes.
Cool. You might want to check when you're not doing anything the wording on your maneuvers because you can do them as just part of an attack and still do 2. But yeah,
Oh right. Oh, can I?
read your rules.
Yeah. Okay. So I could have done that as the intimidating or few.
You could have, but you didn't.
Okay. Yeah. No. That's fair enough. Cool. That's a
And that's 20 and a 24.
Cool. So you do another 8 damage. Cool. You deliver 2 nasty hits against this big fucker. You do anything else?
Oh god. Let me just see where I am.
Spoiler.
No.
Yeah, spoiler. No, you don't. Ella, what do you do? You're in a very similar situation. This thing clipped you with an axe, as I recall.
Yes, it did.
Yes. And I am going to hit it with my greatsword. Shock horror.
The enthusiasm. Oh.
Cool.
19.
Yep, that'll hit it for 7.
Does it hit?
Oh, by the way, can you mark or
And
just
then-
draw where what's her name is, Steph, on the map?
She's. Oh, I'll
Just like
draw.
draw it on or
She's
something, yeah.
she's this purple circle. She's
Looks just like her.
Oh.
Well, she takes up a bit of space, doesn't she?
She's
an-
in 4 squares.
she's-
She's a large creature.
she's an amorphous blob. Yeah, sweet. That'll.
And then 22 with 14.
So he's not dead, but you've dealt 2 very unpleasant hits.
How
against-
not dead is he?
He looks like he's
You
had
did-
better. He looks like he's had better nights out.
That's good enough. Okay.
You did 21 damage.
Right.
That's pretty
So
good.
it goes to this your new best friend's turn, Finn Barini. Haha!
Does Fibber have
I
a
know.
snail?
I know what this thing will do. Yes, he does have a snail.
Yeah, he's really
This
Yeah, it's
ability
invisible.
that
My
all
invisible
drow have that I forgot about. That is really cool. I wish I had it in real life.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good. I wouldn't do that.
Can I just have it confirmed to me what the hell drow are? Because I've not got a clue.
They're dark elves,
there.
but
Okay,
you wouldn't know in character. You might do actually. We'll deal with that when you actually deal with it.
You
in
can
character.
sort of figure out their elves.
They are like out of character. Well, sorry, in character. As far as you're concerned, they're elves. They look like elves. They just got very dark skin.
Okay, but out of character, they're dark elves.
Yeah, Beth, you might want to come back in the camera again. There we go. There's your face.
Sorry, I was getting a drink.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to do that. You're only allowed to give stream attention.
Can you take?
Don't
Take
do
me
a
a
drink in
Sorry,
real
sorry.
life.
Can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please, Finbar?
No. Hello,
Well.
P-Farts. A dex saving.
So you don't try and avoid it. You are dead.
I'm not bad at dex. Let's do that. 12.
Not bad, but not good enough.
Alas.
No. Bang on. Spell save DC is 12. So
Oh, yeah.
12 just hits the save difficulty. So you see, as you're scurrying away like a coward.
I'm stepping away confidently.
um,
Now,
Just
I
like-
imagine he's strutting. He's
Um,
already got a book out. He's writing down what's happening.
you see like there's a couple of like bits of litter on the floor around you, and also what's her face, Steph. They all are illuminated.
Sorry,
in,
she's
like-
litter. Finbar considered her to be litter.
Yeah, they're
with that,
they're
yeah.
all everything within 20 feet is illuminated by a faint green outline, except you because you passed your dex saving throw. That would've been really
Fairy
cool.
Fire around me. That's good.
Shut up.
I'm going to.
You don't know what spell it is. Don't be silly. It's definitely not the one that all drow have.
I'm,
Oh no.
I'm gonna.
It's I'm
I'm just gonna
this.
get as far away as I can from her. I'm gonna say this is like the edge of a street, like a wall or something. I don't know.
It's probably the edge of town, to be fair.
Yeah. I don't want to go any farther. It's cold down there.
Yeah.
So, it's
So
fine.
that way, the way you've gone that way into actually that way's like away from town. So you're right on the edge of town, but you can hear the sounds of battle. And actually, it's pretty loud. It's like it's not deafening, but if you were in the middle of it, it'd be really disorienting. It reminds you of the cave with all the with that battle that happened in it a couple of sessions ago. Ben, it's your turn. This thing is still here and it's still ugly.
Okay.
Well, the handsome man is
In which
gone.
case, I would like to cast. There was a handsome man. I didn't see him.
Probably too
Is it
far.
intimidating strike?
Menacing strike.
Menacing strike. That's it.
Yes.
I'd like to cast menacing strike.
It's not a spell, it's a maneuver, but
No maneuver. I'd like to do menacing strike.
I'll do a menacing. You miss. This thing just glances off with its gauntlet.
Cool. And I'd like to repeat it again. Does that count as me spending a?
Counts as spending a maneuver. I don't know if you can actually do it again this turn. I'll see if you can do multiple in one turn. Oh, look at that. I guessed the page perfectly. when you take the attack action on your turn, you can forgo one of your attacks. That's for that one. Menacing attack. When you hit a creature, you can expend one superiority dice. You add the superiority dice to the weapon. Let's check. You can use only one maneuver per attack. This is all one action, so your second attack cannot have a maneuver attached to it, because that would be broken.
Because then I could literally do menacing and then. But does it count as like I've spent it even if I've missed?
Yes, you've spent your maneuver because you haven't taken a short rest. You've done 3 now, so you've got 1 left. I let you spend the hit dice as a boon from the GM. Yeah, you've got 1 attack left that you may use.
A 19.
Yeah, this is how do you
damage.
murder it.
As he dodges the first one, he sort of glances off, but he sort of swats it aside, and I bring my shield up into his face, and as he snaps his head back, I just swing it on my warhammer. I basically just turn into a whirlwind of warhammer and shield, and eventually land a blow right on his jugular with my warhammer, and it just closes his throat.
Are you on your tiptoes at the
permanently.
time?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm literally like
9
bouncing
feet
up and down.
It's like, fuck you.
In fact, I run up his gauntlet and just drive my warhammer into his throat.
I'm not sure that's how physics works, but I'll allow it.
Sounds right.
Ella, it's if you're not going to do anything else, Ben, it's Ella's turn.
I'm gonna kill this dude.
I
Or
wouldn't.
attempt to.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Attempt to.
It's on 5 hit points.
You keep
If you
rolling
don't
what
kill
you've been doing. I mean,
If you don't kill
Literally, all you've got to do is hit it. Your minimum damage is 7.
Is it?
It was.
It's
Last
not.
time,
It's
but-
not. It's not
it's
7.
changed.
The
It's
minimum damage is 5 because it's 1 plus 1 plus
Oh.
3.
Okay,
Strength.
cool. Well,
It's
18 for
It's-
7 damage.
Yeah, cool. How do you murder it?
Cool. You killed my cool thing. Yeah, cool. Okay.
I want to stab
Okay.
it through the heart.
Cool.
you don't know it has a heart.
Or where I
it
assume the
has a-
heart would be.
Yeah, it's
Just
you
a really
reduce
lonely
its-
one. He doesn't
You
got a heart.
you reduce its chest to a bloody mess.
That's good enough. I
So
feel odd I don't have any ranged weapons. This is weird.
You
I
have a
would like it.
javelin.
you have a 4 javelins.
It's not the same.
You have 4
Um,
javelins.
Not the same.
So, those of you looking
Not
would
alive.
see this drow throw a small circle into that room, and move towards move towards you, Ella, and take a swing at you.
Oh,
18 hit you.
Yeah, she's on 11.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's no.
I'm
you're up.
fully armoured up, so I can't remember.
You're splint, yeah. So it'd be 17 plus 1, so 18.
18.
18 will hit you.
Yep. Just.
Doesn't matter if it's just. Still hit you.
Bang on my armour class.
Banter.
Not fair.
It's literally entirely fair. You'll take 21 damage.
Yeah, you're
This
out.
thing just
Yeah,
slits
I'm a little bit nearly
Yeah.
dead.
it catches you in like the joint of your knee on your splint armor and just slashes it across. You feel a burning sensation coming from the wound.
I swear to God, if you get captured and
Oh,
taken
she
away,
did poison
I
me,
am,
isn't she?
I am not going to follow you to a cave and get you out again.
You didn't follow last time.
Yeah, I did. I followed all the way. I followed for like a day. And a
Oh,
half.
what? Oh, no, I was
No,
talking,
he's talking about me.
talking about Darius. No, I thought you were talking about what's her face, Lady McFlayed.
Harriet.
Oh,
McFlayed.
no, I don't care.
It's your turn, Finbar.
She's
You
dead.
see this drow goes over and attacks these 2 people who were fighting in the street against these things that you would know
Alright.
to be Durgar.
I'm gonna go check on my gal. What she look like?
Roll me a medicine.
I'd rather roll you a persuasion test.
How do you feel?
You're feeling better now, aren't
To
you?
persuade the GM to let you roll medicine?
I rolled in that
Or let
one.
you not roll medicine?
She's dead. You think she's dead?
Okay. I could use my inspiration, but I'd rather just think she's dead.
I took your inspiration off you, didn't I?
Oh,
I gave,
yeah,
gave it to you, then I
that was
immediately took it
totally
away.
legit. I think I have it from last episode anyway. I have to check.
I take that away. I take it all.
And grant
Take
you
what you can. Give nothing back. Cool. You think
how to
you,
GM
as far as you're-
101.
you think she's dead?
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's so cool. She's dead. I get down on my knees. I'm gonna start performing CPR.
Okay.
That can be part of my medicine check. That's just my turn.
I'm gonna say on a nat 1, you don't know what CPR is.
No, I'm just gonna start like slapping around the face, basically. Come on, get
Cool.
up.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, it's to no avail. You some of the foam that's coming out of her mouth gets in your hand, but you're like, oh, that's what happens to dead people, isn't it?
Yeah, I wipe it on her because it's disgusting.
Yeah, Ben, it's your turn.
Okay, I've just seen Ella go
It's a
down,
very-
and
it's a
I.
very- she hasn't gone down. She's
Lying on the floor unconscious.
Oh, you need
What,
to put
you-
your icon on.
Oh,
it, like a little-
she was on 10 hit points, and you rolled 21.
Didn't you
She's-
spend
she's
any?
gone.
Didn't you spend hit dice?
Yeah,
Yes.
and then that dwarf clobbered her.
Sweet, yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
currently lying on the floor unconscious.
nice one.
So I
Roll me a death. No, it's Ben's turn first. Ben, it's your turn.
cool. In which case, I'm going to just yell very angrily at this elf, and and I'm going to clobber him in the face, and I'm going to roll a menacing attack.
Lovely. This will be your last maneuver, but
I know.
5 for $1. That'll
17.
be
I don't have. You don't have inspiration, do I?
no, and that will be a miss.
A 7. Oh Jesus.
Welcome to being a level 5 character. Yeah, you miss.
Cool.
you do
20.
You do hit with that one though.
Yeah, 23 and 4 damage.
So yeah, it's like ducking and jiving out of the way of all your attacks. But you managed to get like a little,
She performs the drive. And the
and then the
VG.
Macarena, the
Would you
Mambo,
like to do the
2-step. Yeah. It's Ella. Can you roll me a death saving throw, please, and pray for a nat 20? Because by God, you're gonna need one.
18, not bad.
Yep, that's one
Plus.
success. Mark yourself a success. It's oh dear. You'll take 2 hits.
Rip.
It's literally what's your current hit points, mate?
My current hit points are 31.
Finbar picks the loot again.
I'm really sorry if
I'm
this.
just farming PCs at this point. They come
if
out
this-
steal all their loot.
Yeah, you take 34 damage.
Yeah.
You're out like a light. You feel you're like
This is-
slashed several times, and you feel the world go dark around you and a burning sensation from each of the wounds.
Cool, thanks for that.
I'm not the one that's controlling the character with every ability to help and has not done
I
anything.
literally bring people to
Also-
my house. Kill
also-
He
them.
is currently trying to save his girlfriend's life, in all honesty.
He thinks she's dead.
Oh!
Yeah,
Okay,
but it doesn't mean
you're
I'm-
both. Mate,
Doesn't
you're
mean I
both
want to
dead.
believe it. Okay.
Ben, sorry, Finbar, it's your turn.
All right. So what do I see?
You see a dwarf slump to the floor. You just saw a paladin slump to the floor. You hear the sounds of battle all around you. You see, actually, slightly further up the street, you see a fight going on between several guards. Actually, roll me perception.
I will.
Hint, hint. Ella, whenever you get the chance to spend hit dice, spend them, especially when the GM hints, just as a future thing.
I rolled an 11.
You hear
Literally spent them, James.
every single one.
Because I actually had lots of.
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I know, Ben. Yeah, you did fine. You did good. Ella, spend more hit dice, just as a rule for the future, because otherwise these things happen. You actually hear Steve shouting just swearing at everything, and you see like his large figure just hitting things near him, and there's a group of guards with him. They're clashing with a group of Jurgar down the street.
Okay.
You also notice an explosion come out the front door of your house. It's just like shrapnel out the front. Probably Zrao's not there when it happens. It just moves to the side slightly, and you hear the sounds of crackling flames.
Okay,
That's
is the fight with the drought guards down the road? Are they doing well, or they look like they're gonna die?
It's on an 11. You can't tell. You just see it's a fight.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna be of any use here against that lady because I'm on 6 hit points. My girlfriend is dead, and those 2 people are also dead. So I'm gonna, as I'm invisible, do my thing and start walking down the street. Whilst writing the events down towards the guards and the drought to see if they can help me out.
See if they can help you.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't have. I have like 6 hit points. Like I will die as soon as I get hit by one of them. So Finbar's well aware of that, and I can't cast a spell to heal myself either. That's a problem because I'll just be uninvisible again. So. No.
Cool. So you walk down towards the street. The fight seems fairly even at the moment between the guards and the Duergar. You're kind of walking in step with this drow that's also walking down towards the fight. To do that, it wouldn't be a dash action. You've still got that. You can still take an action if you want to.
The problem is any action I take is going to make me uninvisible, pretty much.
True.
So, yeah, I kind of want to go over, assess how their fight is going, and see if there's anyone else around that might be able to. Like anyone of importance, like Yorick or Alexander, or anything that tend to do fairly well in a fight.
Cool. So you're going to go and look for one of them.
Pretty much, yeah. And this fight is going really well for these guys.
No, it seems fairly neck and neck at the moment.
Yeah.
Can you, on your turn, Ben, can you roll me a death saving throw? And Ella, can you do me the same? Can you roll me a perception, please, Finbar?
Sorry, Josh is learning how to use my laptop.
No, you just keep clicking off stuff.
That's because I have social life.
I rolled a 20.
You can see... mark yourself 1 failure, Ben. You can see...
Yep.
What's his face? You can see Major Yorick at the junction to a street, and he's just embedded his axe into the skull of a drow, similar garb to the one that was on the floor.
Okay.
Sorry, not on the floor. The one that took Thingy a prisoner.
I want to run up to Yorick.
Cool.
Even though he
You run
can't.
up to him.
I say, Yorick, it's Finbar. I'm invisible. Come with me.
He says, "Oh bloody hell! Where? Well,
I'm here. Follow my voice. Follow my
He
beautiful voice.
follows.
This way,
He
Yorick. Come,
sighs
boy.
and
Come,
follows the voice.
Boy. Come, boy. Here we go. Here we go. And
He follows you, swearing under his breath. And I take it, are you leading?
I got an 18, by the way, James.
Cool, mark another success. Are you running back to that fight?
yeah. Well, yeah, I kind of want to avoid the fight and go show him what I have to with these 2 dead people, who I think might be able to save.
What you're showing?
I
You're
want to run past the fight, and I want to be like, look, there are these 2 guys dying over here. Can you help me?
Cool. He says, "Oh bloody hell!" And he rolls a. He fails to stabilize. He kneels down next to Ella and starts just like looking at her wounds.
Because
He
the
says-
drow woman isn't around here then.
No, she was heading off towards the
Okay.
fight between Steve and the guards and the others. Yorick says, "Well, help the other one, fuck's sake."
I'm already running over and trying to help this.
Cool.
One.
Roll me a medicine for Ben.
Nick Series 42 on Twitter. Finbar chat up line. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a nat 20. Nice.
That's good.
And clean. Well done, Rachel.
That's fairly
clean and
nice.
funny. It's good.
Family-
It's good
family-
humor. Family fun.
Family.
That's what we like.
Um,
And Nazi jokes. I rolled an 8.
Cool. There. Roll me a death saving
I'm
throw. Pair of-
slapping her over the face again.
Wait.
Didn't work last time.
Wait. Is this for your? Is this for Steph or for Ben?
No, this is for Ben.
Yeah.
I imagined I was on.
Cool. Is that 3 successes, Ella?
No,
No,
that was
that's
me.
Oh,
Josh.
that's one success. Cool. What did Ella get?
And Ella got a 12.
Cool. Is that
That's
3
three
successes?
success.
Cool. So you are stabilized. You wake up in D4
Yeah.
hours. Do you want to have another crack at stabilizing Ben? What's his face? Finbar?
Oh yeah, well yeah.
A medicine check.
3 hours.
You'll be up in 3 hours.
I roll. Let's please not roll next one. I rolled a 12.
Cool. You'll be awake in D4 hours. Ben, Yorick turns to you and says, "They should be fine. Come on." And
2
Run.
hours.
Okay, as you know where I am, I'm invisible.
you used an action as
I
to
guess
stabilize.
I quickly go
yeah.
loot their corpses. That's
What
quickly.
these?
They're big
what, the
dwarf
two-
dudes. Yeah, not
the big dwarf
players,
dudes.
Yeah,
Cool. You find a handful of silver.
yeah. Cool.
And they've got like splint mail and hand weapons of various kinds.
I just take the gold and run with Yorick.
Cool. Just take the equivalent of 1 gold piece. Why don't you run with Yorick?
Yeah, on my way, can I cast my healing spell?
No, you're not allowed. Yes, you can cast your healing spell.
It is Finbar's magical fingers.
Cool.
1d8 plus my spellcasting
You
modifier.
can obviously cast it at a higher spell slot, I believe.
I'll do fine. What's my spellcasting modifier?
Ew.
1 plus my spellcasting modifier, which I don't remember what it is.
I will add it. I will.
I can't remember where I put it now.
It's okay. This is a very easy way of finding it. On Roll20, because Roll20 is love, I'm going to check out your spellcasting modifier.
Can't remember it. No?
I believe it is your proficiency bonus plus charisma, so it'd be plus 7.
7. So
So
I
you
rolled
heal.
8.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I run with Yorick.
Cool. And
Sounds
Yorick
somewhere.
So there's this. So as you return, the fight's taken a sudden turn downhill as this the one that took out these two, the other two player characters has laid in, and there's a number of dead guards. And Steve is like kind of getting pushed back. He's blocking like a champ, but he's getting pushed back by a number of drow. There's like one other guard left alive with him. Yorick bowls into the.
Did we do anything? Oh my god. Mute yourselves. Did we look at what's her name? Steph. Did Yorick ever look at her? I don't remember.
No, he didn't even see her.
She did. I say. Yeah, no. I guess Steve's piling in on the fight, so I guess we try and help Steve.
Oh no, yeah, Yorick's already in.
Oh yeah.
Yorick
Yeah,
just went
brilliant.
straight headlong in.
All right, I'll let him fight for a little bit.
Cool. Are you going to join in and fight?
I want to do the thing where I kind of cast a couple of spells in now and again, see what I can do. Just my cantrips. Just kind of like last
Cool.
couple of spells. To make it look like I'm doing things, but not really fight them.
So as you just do a half-hearted vicious. How does your half-hearted vicious mockery sound?
You're rubbish. That was
So as you do that, there is a deafening kind of ringing sound in your ears, and a blinding white light, and you're knocked off your feet.
God, is that you? Okay, I'm knocked off my feet.
And you're dead. Roll on your character.
Okay.
Cool. As you come to, you would see that the similar thing has happened to the drow, and it's almost if it's broad daylight.
Oh wow.
And we will pause there because Beth wants to take a 5-minute break, so
It's
she can take
all a dream.
some pills. I'm going to get a drink. 5-minute break. We'll keep everyone
I'm
entertained.
going to talk to the chat. So chat, send in, if you haven't already,
See you later.
your best chat up lines to @EncounterRP. That is this, and the best one is going to win some gold. It's going to win 100 gold, and that will probably get you some way to your next level on our gold system, if you're new to the stream. Look down below at the gold stuff. You can earn levels the more time you spend with us, and little games like this that we do. Please do follow us on Twitter, because it helps you keep up to date with things that we're doing, such as our new website, which is coming next Wednesday, the 1st of July, along with our new game, 1st of July, Solace. It's a Stars of Outnumber game, run by Miffa at Miffomatic. He's another D&D streamer. and he's GMing it, and myself and James are playing in it. I'm playing Grog, the rather unintelligent bruiser of a character, and James is playing Archibald, the pilot and twin brother. Oh, hey, XR30 just came in. Don't worry, we'll be literally 5 minutes. These guys will be back in a moment. They just have to have a little break. We go for 3 hours every Monday and Thursday, and soon Wednesday. We're playing 5th edition. Any questions about the edition, send our way. We're always happy to answer questions from you guys in chat and read out stuff that you say. So please do follow as well if you're new here, because once we get to 300, we're only 8 away. Once we get to 300, 200 even, we are doing a 12-hour charity stream of Dungeons & Dragons. Pretty much all day we'll be getting together in a room, playing Dungeons & Dragons, raising money for charity Macmillan Cancer Sport, as well as MenCap, which is a place where James works at, he helps out at, and that's for people with learning difficulties and mental health issues. So yeah, it's really good work. Like we're trying to raise a bit of money just to give back, because you guys... I was saying this to James the other day, but we're really proud of the little community that we have here, and how generous all of you guys are, and how nice you all are as well. So
Hello.
that's what we're trying to raise some money for. Hey, James. Have you ever played Pathfinder? Well, yes, I have. I've played a few games of Pathfinder, enjoyed it. I really like in 5th edition at the moment, really. It's a lot of fun. I do love some of the things about 4th edition over 5th. But they're all fun. Really, it's just as long as you're having fun with the game that you're in. I think that you enjoy the session and the stuff. But we're going to have some articles on 4th edition on our website, which is going to be www.encounterroleplay.com. Coming next Wednesday, that's going live, and they're going to have loads of articles. I uploaded 30 to be scheduled in over the next few weeks from our authors, and you guys can be authors as well. If you contact me at submit@encounterroleplay.com via email, submit@encounterroleplay.com. You can get in touch and you can write an article about D&D, about anything you want, as long as it's D&D or other RPG related, and you can write an article. It's 1,000 words. Talk to me a little bit about what you want to do first, but get in touch, because I know a lot of you guys are really good authors, artists, all sorts.
Humans.
Humans, enthusiasts in general. You don't have to be a professional author to join in. It's a community thing. We want it to be for everyone.
Maybe someone should write an article about how to balance encounters when player characters repeatedly don't get involved in combat.
Well, the answer there is to -1 character. For the encounter.
Yes.
Very nice. I just brought my player's handbook, but still looking for a good player. But he's just disbanded. Sounds great about charity. I think it will be. But yes, join stillborn.com. They sponsor us to help us out and find a game. You find a game in your time zone, whatever kind of game you want. The leader there, Bronzebeard, occasionally drops in and has a chat, and he's really nice guy, and they'll set you up a game wherever you want. In fact, Delinear in chat, he has run in the past. He was running free at the same time games, so there's loads of games on that website you can go and play. Parkin says, I'm writing some RPG scenarios. Would you be interested in hosting those on the site? Yeah, I probably would. I tried to find a section for them. We have about 8 sections at the moment, but we're working on new ones that are coming out as well. And we're also working on some adventure modules with some artists who've actually just signed up today to do that. And they are going to be downloadable PDFs that you can run, like 10 to 20 pages worth of an adventure you could run in one session. So it might be a Wizard's Tower kind of adventure, and have a little bit of plot, or have some stats, have some maps, and you can download that for free or for an optional donation if you want to send some money to the authors, because they're doing quite a lot of hard work, actually. But yeah, everything's going to be free on the site. That is pretty much everything. I can't think of a single thing that we're actually going to charge any money for, other than it being an optional donation.
Well, there's my optional cam shows
There's
discovered last week.
Those
of you lucky devils that were there for that.
Encounter roleplay. Do you have to be human?
No.
Do you mean in Stars About Number? Because yes, in Stars About Number. Oh no, in Stars About Number campaign next Wednesday, because one of our characters is actually playing an android. If you mean in real life, no, you can be whatever you want to be, man. You can identify as whatever you want.
I identify as a Victoria Sponge.
Yes, of course. Shorty Mikey, can we write fanfic about Finbar and his blue dragon buddy? Of course you can. I may not put it up on the site depending on the content of it. The erotic content of it really is what I'm worried about. but we can find a known section for that. Yeah, that adventure thing sounds like what we're sending away. Definitely nothing that fits 1K words at the moment. Though. Yeah, so the downloadable module stuff would actually be longer than 1,000 words, obviously like 10 to 20 pages or so. But it would be with collaborative effort, not just one author working on it. There'd be at the moment I have 3, and then probably an artist working on it because I want it to be not just one person's stuff. I want it to be community based. Solus
Be as professional as possible.
Solus 16 says meant real life. Well, no. As I said, you don't have to be a real human to do that. Just have fun, okay? And be safe, wear protection, whatever you're doing, and
Wow.
and enjoy yourself. Also, we are raising some money towards the new Modder podcast. I think we've actually met it, haven't we? Because
Yeah, we have met it
Beth
now.
has
Bang on.
doubled. But if you want to send anything else, I mean, the next goal was Moldark Erotica, so that is
What?
also something. Yeah, don't worry, Beth. Nothing.
Moldark Erotica.
Where's Josh?
I didn't say that.
Josh is here.
Good. Tell me when he's got his headset on.
He will do momentarily.
Just clambering in.
Get off.
Into Beth.
Okay,
Yes.
let's go back. Continue
Oh, hold on.
what's going on.
That doesn't work. Say that again.
So, Finbar, you open your eyes and all you see is heavy breathing from Josh. It engulfs you.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah. So you open your eyes. Everything's happened. With the explodey and the bright
And
light.
the lights, yeah.
And you see the drow and the Jurgar that were involved in the fight. They are on the floor and they're like burnt to a crisp. Like their skin's like black. They're like just like they're not petrified, but they are overcooked to say the least.
I thought they
like-
were already black.
Reminds me of
They're like purplish.
Reminds me
Oh,
of something
okay.
Harriet used to do. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I open my eyes, properly and sit up and rob Liblarianus from them and stand up and try and do at least. Me.
Cool. Yeah, Yorick and Steve are doing the same. Steve says, "What the bloody hell was that?"
I don't know. I don't know. I look honestly aghast. I don't actually know what's happened. I don't have an explanation. I have no words.
Yorick says, "Come on, we see if there's anyone else still fighting." And he sets off down the street towards the town square.
Do we? Is what I'm thinking.
Do you follow him?
I follow him, but yeah. I'm not like rushing into the next fight.
You're just so keen.
I've just been exploded. I mean,
Yeah.
I follow.
You've been gassed, stabbed, and then exploded.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm all in my own house.
He's done so well.
I've yet to tell Steve what I think about his daughter. Oh,
She's a
what's
bitch.
happened to his daughter.
That's what
I don't
So-
like her.
don't like her, and I don't pick her up.
I don't think.
Cool. So as the town square comes into view, you see where Magister Salinar's manse used to be. There is now a large amount of wood chip, essentially like rubble. It's not there anymore. Utterly collapsed would be the optimal phrase.
I'm writing utterly collapsed down in my book just as a quick note. Well, Yorick, is that a thing that happens? Does that happen?
Yorick's like set off towards it. He stopped
Steve,
for
is
a
that a
moment.
thing that happens? Does this happen? What's happening?
I don't think it's supposed to happen, mate.
Doesn't look like it, does it? But
Where's
we do
Steph?
have more wood for your palisade now. Hey, buddy.
He says, wait, where's Steph?
Yeah, the palisade, like I was saying, lots of wood for it. Anyway, we'd best get going.
He grabs you by this. I guess he grabs you by like the lapel of your armor. It's very middle
The
class.
scruff.
Yeah.
I have a lapel. Yeah, I have a lapel.
And yeah,
It's not a thing I have.
he says, "Where is Steph?"
At mine, well, not mine. She must have come outside my house. She was there. I fought the drow off, but I don't think she was doing too well.
He's gone. You've never seen a man quite so large move quite
Steve,
so
the fight's
quickly.
that way, mate. Yorick, hey.
So as you look over to Yorick, there's no fight going on, and he's bent over the body of a man.
I walk over. Who is this man?
It's God Captain Alexander.
Shit. Wait, how do we know it's the real him?
Yorick just gives you a stony faced look. So what you'd also see, so you see
Oh,
God
he's not
Captain
dead.
Alexander. He's suffered like death by 1,000 wounds. He's been like stabbed, shot, like blunt force injuries. His armor's all caved in. One of his arms is gone. He's absolutely done he's done quite well for himself. There's a lot of
Is he like dead on like a pile of drow?
yeah. There's a lot of especially drow. There's not many Jurgar, mostly drow. And then he comes back to life as a doppelganger. No. You'd also see. So you saw Magister Salnar once in your life, didn't you? When he actually
Yeah, I've
summoned
probably
this town out the floor. When he was on the ship, he is dead on the floor. They say, well, I say he's dead. His head is there.
Hmm.
There's
It's usually
it's
usually a good
it's-
sign that he's
it's
dead.
just his head is there. Aside from that, there's a large number of dead drow and a equally large number of guards. If you'd look to the other side of the square where Shendar's Palisade, everyone built a palisade all of a sudden, where the Temple of Anaximander was, it's in a similar state of ruin, although it's it's almost as if it's been struck by lightning. It's like
Oh,
charred
no.
and it's like caved in at one
Oh,
side.
not the temple. Anything but the temple. God, strike me down.
Some thunder rumbles.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Yorick, is this all of them? Or then there's no fight going on, is there?
Yeah, it's eerily quiet.
What do we do?
So he says, right, maybe at sunrise in my office.
Oh.
Till then, treat the wounded. Be of what help you can.
Okay.
Ben, you awaken.
I go back. Yeah, I'm going to start walking back to my house as well.
Yeah. Ben, you awaken and you hear a lot of background noise, and then you see a what the fuck are you guys doing? It's just like
No, that was a car going past outside. Sorry.
I blame you. We should set up caltrops. Okay, so yeah, Ben, you awaken.
Give me 1,000 ball bearings.
You may have them. You see, a bearded.
What do I see, for God's
You see a
sake?
bearded-faced man. I was trying to remember what he looked like. You see a grey bearded, but bald-headed man. He says, "There, my child. You're safe now." And he,
Am I indoors or out?
you're out. You're outside. You haven't moved.
Am I pretty much? Yeah, I'm where I fell.
Yeah, you're where you fell. You're laying on the cold stone, and this man's just touched you on the forehead, and you actually feel a lot better for it. Mark yourself. You get 17 hit points back. He says, "The fighting's over for now," and he moves over. Ella, you awaken.
Yay.
To the same kind of thing, you regain 13 hit points, and he says, "Oh well, you've seem to have had a bit of a rough time." And he's peering at you, and he touches you on the forehead, and you feel a lot better. He said, and then he stands up and he walks away. Finbar, you walk onto the scene, arrive back at your house, and you see this old man crouched over Steph. And you're out of earshot, but you see him put a hand to her forehead, and she coughs and splutters and wakes up.
Oh, good. I'm glad
Steve
you're
is
alright.
is kneeling next to her. He's got a couple of tears in his eyes.
Hand him a handkerchief. Glad you're
he
okay,
takes
sir.
it silently. She says, "Did you save me?"
I nod. I killed her.
She smiles, and then
He smiled.
she says, "Can we get back to bed?"